Hello students, welcome to session 2. In this session we will study about linear equations. This is my profile. So let's start linear equations. So the equations of the form ax plus by is equal to c came under the category of linear equations. Here the degree of the variables is 1, and when we plot these equations on the graph, they always make a line. Now, if we write a single equation and we talk about the number of solutions of this equation, so answer of this question is infinite, and the reason being there will be infinite values of x comma y which is going to satisfy this equation. Actually, every point of the line is going to satisfy the given equation. So for every point there will be a x coordinate, there will be a y coordinate, and this is going to satisfy the given equation. Or you can think in this way also, if you put any value of x, let's say if you put x as 0, you will get y as 75. If you change the value of x, let's say x is uh, 5, then y will be 135 by 2, and so on. So if you keep on changing the value of x, you will keep on getting the value of y, and there will be infinite solutions which will satisfy the given equation. But if there are two equations and we talk about the solution of this system. So what does the solution means? It means the set of value of x and y which satisfy both the given equations. Now that value, that set which will satisfy both the given equation must lie on both the lines. So that point must lie on both the lines. It means where these two points intersect each other, the coordinates of that point is the solution of this system, solution of the system of two linear equations. Now, so does these lines intersect always? No. There can be three cases. So case 1, if these two lines intersect at a point, so we say this system has a unique solution. So this point, let's say the coordinates of these points are x1 and y1, and we say the system has unique solution. So if the condition for it is the a1 by a2 must not equal to b1 by b2. The ratio of a1 and a2 must not equal to b1 by b2. Then only this system will have unique solution. These two lines will intersect each other. Okay. So actually here we are checking that the slope of these two lines must be different. And slope, the formula for to getting the slope of this line is minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y. And the slope of this line is minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y. So it means slope must not be equal. So minus a1 by b1 must not equal to minus a2 by b2. And so we can cancel the negative sign, and after cross multiplying, we will get a1 by a2 must not equal to b1 by b2. So, but we will remember this final result, and we will remember that the condition for getting unique solution is a1 by a2 must not equal to b1 by b2. Now, second case can be when these two lines are parallel to each other. So what will happen if these two lines, when we plot on the graph, they came out as parallel to each other, and this can only happen if their slopes are equal. So in this case, the system will have no solution because these two lines will never intersect with each other. And the condition for this will be a1 divided by a2 must be equal to b1 divided by b2, but which further should not be equal to c1 by c2. So this is the condition, you should remember the condition. This is the condition for no solution. If this happens, the equation will have no solution. For example, let's say I write the two equations, 3x plus 4y is equal to 15, and another equation is 6x plus 8y is equal to 50. Now, if you can easily see that a1 upon a2 coefficient, the ratio of the coefficient of x is 3 by 6, which is 1 by 2, and is equal to 4 by 8, ratio of the coefficient of y, but it is not equal to the ratio of the constant terms. So when we plot these two lines in the graph, they will make parallel lines and they will have no solution. No point, no common point of x and y will satisfy both the equations. Great. Now there can be case 3 as well. So case 3 is if these two lines become one, or they overlap each other, or they coincide each other, actually, then we say the system has infinite many solutions. So this happens when a coefficient of x, the ratio of the coefficient of x is equal to the ratio of the coefficient of y, which is further equal to the ratio of the coefficient of constant terms. So when this happens, actually these two lines become one. For example, 3x plus 4y equals 12 and 6x plus 8y equals 24. So 3 by 6 is equal to 4 by 8, which is 12 by 24, which is further equal to 1 by 2 actually. So in this case, if I take two common from the second line, and it will get cancelled out in LHS and LHS both. So finally, we will get the equation of the first line, and both the lines are same actually, or we can say both the lines are overlapping each other. So there are infinite points on this line which will satisfy both the lines. So in this the equation will have infinite solution. Agreed? So let's come to the questions. So let's start with this question. The question is giving me two equations, and question is clearly saying that these two equations have unique solution. Then we have to find the value of, we have to comment on the value of A and B, and we have to find the correct option among the A, B and A, B, C, D. So let's see. The ratio of the coefficient of x is A divided by A minus B, isn't it? And the ratio of the coefficient of y is minus A plus B divided by A. And the constant terms, the ratio is 1 by 5. Now, if the system has unique solution, the ratio of the coefficient of x must not equal to the ratio of the coefficient of y. A1 upon A2 must not equal to B1 upon B2. So for this question, we don't require these constant terms. Now, let's cross multiply them. So A square must not equal to minus of A plus B, A minus B, and A square must not equal to minus of A square minus B square. You know the formula, A plus B, A minus B becomes A square minus B square. So from here I can say A square minus A square will become plus A square when we come to the left hand side, and the right hand side is plus B square, minus minus plus B square. So 2A square must not equal to B square, or you can say A square by B square must not equal to 1 by 2. Now which option gives me this answer? Option C gives me this answer. So my answer of this question should be option C. Let's take another example. Question is saying this system has no solution. We have to find the value of K. Okay, let's see. If this system has no solution, what was the condition for no solution? So if the two equations are a1x plus b1y is equal to c1, and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. So for no solution, the condition was a1 by a2 must equal to b1 by b2, which should not equal to C1 by C2, isn't it? So let's see. So 2 plus k divided by 4 must be equal to minus 1 divided by minus of k plus 1, isn't it? Now, which further should not be equal to 3 by 5, but let's say, let's find the value of k from here. So, if I cross multiply it, I will get 2 plus k. I can cancel the minus sign with minus sign. The k plus 1 must be equal to 4. And in that case, I will get 2k plus k square plus 2 plus k must be equal to 4. I am getting a quadratic equation from here, which is k square plus 3k minus 2 equals 0. And what is the solution of this equation? So middle term is not splitting in it. So we will apply the Sridharacharya formula, which is minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So value of k will be minus 3 coefficient of k plus minus b square, which is 3 square, minus 4, a is the coefficient of k square and c is the constant term, divided by 2 multiplied by 1. So what I am getting from here? So I am getting minus 3 plus minus, it is 9 plus 8, 17 divided by 2. So this is the value I am getting for k. And of course, when I put k as this value, of course a1 by a2 will be equal, but they are not going to equal to 3 by 5 because 3 by 5 is a rational ratio. Now, so answer of this question should be k must, if k is equal to this, only then this system will have no solution, and we are getting two values of k from here, and no value is rational, both the values are irrational. Okay, so let's move to the next question. This is the third question. The system of the equation has a solution for x and y with at least one of the x and y non-zero, if and only if. Okay, let's see. So what is the system here? What is the equations here? 3 minus a x plus 9y is equal to 0. Then second equation is x plus 3 minus a y is also equal to 0. Note it down that right hand side of these two equations is, both of them is 0. Now, it is clear from here that one obvious solution which we can see that 0, 0 will of course going to satisfy both the equations. So 0, 0 is going to a solution of these two equations. It is visible to us. But now the question is saying it has at least one more solution apart from 0, 0. Question is clearly saying this. It means it has more than one solution. And we know whether there can be three cases only. Maybe system has only one solution, or no solution, or infinite solution. And here 0, 0 is clearly visible, and question is saying there is at least one more solution. So only possibility I am left with is the system is going to have infinite many solutions. Now, so we have reduced that according to the question, the system has infinite solution. And if the system has infinite solution, coefficient, the ratio of the coefficient of x must be equal to the ratio of the coefficient of y. It means 3 minus a divided by, just a minute, divided by 1, coefficient or ratio of the coefficient of x must be equal to 9 divided by 3 minus a, isn't it? Which should also equal to coefficient ratio of the constant term, but here constant term is is 0, and we know 0 by 0 is non-determinate form, so we can avoid it. So if I cross multiply it, 3 minus a whole square will become 9. So we can deduce two things from here. One, maybe 3 minus a is equal to plus 3, or 3 minus a is equal to minus 3, because minus 3 square is also 9. So 3 minus a can be plus 3 or maybe minus 3. If 3 minus a is plus 3, we can deduce that a is equal to 0. If 3 minus a is minus 3, we can deduce that a may be equal to 6. So a can be equal to 0 or may be equal to 6. Then this system will have infinite solutions. It means option B is my answer. Okay, let's move to the next question. Now, what if there are three variables and three equations are given to you? We need to find the nature of the solution of these three equations. So what do you mean by solution of these three equations? Solution of these three equations means the set of x, y and z which will satisfy all the three given equations. Now, what will we do? First, we will eliminate one variable out of it. Any variable you can eliminate. It's your choice. So maybe we can eliminate z or x or y. Then we will be left with two equations and two variables, and then we will apply our original concept, and that will define the nature of the roots. So here we can easily eliminate z. Why? Because here also the coefficient of z is 2, here also the coefficient of z is 2, and here also the coefficient of z is 2. So let me subtract first equation from second equation. Why I'm subtracting first equation from second equation? Because when I subtract 1 from 4, I will get 3. The right hand side will be 3. So 2x minus x will give me x. 5y minus 2y will give me plus 3y. Z will get eliminated, and this is the equation I am getting. And if I subtract, let's say, second equation from the third equation, right hand side I am going to get as 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. 3x minus x will be x, and 8y minus 5y is going to be 3y. So these two equations I can easily see are inconsistent to each other. Why these are inconsistent? Because the first equation says is saying x plus 3y is equal to 3, but second equation is contradicting that, and it is saying x plus 3y is equal to 4. So these are contradictory equations. It means these two lines will be parallel to each other, and if these two lines are parallel to each other, they will have no solution. It means there will be no solution of this system of equations. That's how we handle three variable, three equations. Okay, let's see another one. Now, this question also has three variables, m, n and r. The first equation is m plus 2n minus 3r is equal to a, b, c are constant here, and another equation is given to me, another condition is given to me that a plus b plus c is not equal to 0. Let's read the question. Which one of the following condition must ABC satisfy? So what condition must ABC satisfy so that the linear equation has at least one solution? So at least one solution. So at least one solution. So at least one solution exists if the system has unique solution or the system has infinite solution. So system should not have no solution. Its system should not be inconsistent. So let's see. So first we will eliminate any one variable. So if by looking at the equation, I can see it is easy to eliminate m or n. So let me try to eliminate m first. So if I subtract third equation from first equation, what will happen? M minus m will become 0. 2n minus of 2 minus 2n will become 4n. Minus 3r minus of plus 7r, so it will be minus 10r if I am not wrong. So I have subtracted third equation from first equation, and right hand side will be a minus c, isn't it? Now, If I multiply first equation by 2 and subtract it from second equation, so let me multiply first equation by 2 and subtract it from second equation, 2m minus 2m will get cancelled out. So m will be eliminated. 6n minus 4n. Why 2 multiplied by 2 will give you 4n? 6n minus 4n will be 2n. Minus 11r minus of minus 6r. It will become minus 11r plus 6r, which will give me minus 5r. Isn't it? And it is going to give me b minus 2a. Okay. So to get at least one solution of these two equations, let's check the ratio of the coefficient of n and coefficient of r and the ratio of the constant terms. So the ratio of the coefficient of n is 4 by 2. The ratio of the coefficients of r is minus 10 by minus 5. And the ratio of the constant terms are a minus c divided by b minus 2a. Now we can easily see that a1 by a2 which is equal to b1 by b2 because it is also 2 and it is also 2. So it means b1 ratio of constant term should also be equal to that only, because the case of unique solution is of course eliminated, but the case of infinite many solution can still exist, and it will exist only when a1 by a2 is should equal to b1 by b2, which is equal to constant ratio of the constant term. Now it means a minus c divided by b minus 2a should be equal to 2. If I cross multiply it, I will get a minus c is equal to twice of b minus 4 times of a. Then when this minus 4a will come to the left hand side, it will become plus 4a, and plus 4a plus a will become 5a. Minus 2b minus c is equal to 0, and it makes option C as my answer. So ABC should satisfy this condition so that this equation, these two equations, this system will have at least one solution, and it will have infinite many solution in that case. Okay. Now we have done enough of these kind of questions. So let's change the flavor of the questions and let's see these kind of questions now. So this is also a linear equation. If we convert it into a, if we convert it into a 1. So this is also a linear equation. You may not be, it may not look like one, but first let's try to solve it. So I can break this 2 raised to the power x minus 1 as 2 raised to the power x multiplied by 2 raised to the power minus 1. You know the concept. A raised to the power m plus n is actually a raised to the power m multiplied by a raised to the power n. Similarly, I can also break 2 raised to the power x plus 1 as 2 raised to the power x multiplied by 2 raised to the power 1. Finally, it is giving to me as 320 right hand side. So can I replace 2 raised to the power x as any variable? Let's say let me replace it with a. So this will give me a by 2 plus 2a, which is 320. So it is 5a by 2 is 320. So if I cancel it by 5, it is going to give me 764. So a comes out as 128, and I know 128 is 2 raised to the power 7. So what was a? A was 2 raised to the power x. So 2 raised to the power x is equal to 2 raised to the power 7. It means x is equal to 7. So answer of this question is option D. Let's take another example. This one. I need to find the value of x. What I'm going to do here? 11 raised to the power 10 minus 2x is equal to 1. Now I can solve this equation only if I am able to convert the right hand side also in the power of 11. So can I write 1 as 11 raised to the power 0? Yes, I can. Now I can equate the power if because for both right hand side and left hand side base is same, so I can equate the power. So it means 10 minus 2x is equal to 0, or you can say 10 is equal to 2x, or you can say x comes out as 5. So answer of this question is option B, 5 is my answer. Let's move ahead. Let's try to solve this one. The question is saying 2 raised to the power x is equal to 8 raised to the power y plus 1, and 9 raised to the power y is equal to 3 raised to the power x minus 9. And I need to find the value of x and y. This question seems too complicated to you, but it is not actually. Look, I can solve the coefficient, I can solve the exponential power equations only if I am able to convert the both the sides into the same base. Then only I can equate the powers, isn't it? So here LHS is 2 raised to the power x. So I will try to convert RHS, and 8 is I know 2 raised to the power 3. So here 8 raised to the power y plus 1. So if I convert 8 as 2 raised to the power 3, naturally I will have to apply a bracket here because this complete is 8 and the power of 8 was y plus 1. So completely power of this bracket is y plus 1. So 2 raised to the power x will give me 2 raised to the power 3y plus 3, because you know these powers get multiplied to each other when bracket is attached. So from here I got the equation as x is equal to 3y plus 3. Okay, let's say this is equation number 1. Similarly, in second equation also, we will try to make the base of both LHS and RHS same. The base of RHS is 3. So I will try to make convert the base of LHS is also 3 as also 3. Now 9. 9 is 3 square, you know, whole raised to the power y. This is my left hand side. And right hand side is 3 raised to the power x minus 9. So you can easily see left hand side will become 3 raised to the power 2y, and right hand side is 3 raised to the power x minus 9. Of course, you can equate the powers because base is same. So 2y will become x minus 9. I need to find the value of x plus y. Okay, let's see. From here, I can deduce that x is equal to, if let's say this is equation number 2. Now, from equation number 1, I can put the value of x in equation number 2. What will I get? 2y is equal to 3x plus 3. I am eliminating x in second equation with the help of first equation. So I have replaced x with, sorry, my bad, 3y plus 3. So I have eliminated x. So it will become minus y is equal to minus 6, and y comes out as 6. If y is 6, what is the value of x? 3 multiplied by 6 plus 3, which comes out as 21. So x plus y is 21 plus 6, which gives 27 as my answer. Option D for Delhi is my answer. Okay. IPMAT exam also asks the questions of IPMAT exam also asks word problems in linear equations. So let's try to solve. IPMAT exam also asks word problems on these linear equations. So let's solve few. So this is the question. Let's read it first, then we will try to solve it. The price of Darjeeling tea in rupees per kilogram is 100 plus 0.1 n on the nth day of a non-leap year. So it means the prices keep on changing every day, and on nth day the price can be calculated by putting the value of n here. Similarly, the price of the OTT is following this equation, and both of these equations are linear. So on which date we have to calculate on which date the price of both the T's will be equal. Okay, let's see. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to understand this question. Look, if I try to make the graph of these two lines, what is going to happen? Let's say x-axis denotes the number of days and y-axis denotes the price of the T. So it means when n is 0, the price of the Darjeeling tea was 100. So it means it starts with 100 when n is 1, the price is 100.1. So on 1st January, the price was 100.1. Then on 2nd January, it becomes 100.2 and so on. Now understand one more thing. Here one more thing is given. After 100 days, the price become constant. So it means it will first keeps on increasing like this till 100 days. On 100th day, what will be the price? If I put n as 100, what will be the price of Darjeeling tea? The price of Darjeeling tea will become 110, I guess, because if I put n as 100, it will become 100 plus 0.1 into 100, which is 10, and 110 will be the final price. So it will keep on increasing till 110. This is 100 price. It will keep on increasing till 110. This is 110 price. And then it became constant. So it means after 100th day, 101 day, 102 day, the price will be 110 only. So this is the graph of Darjeeling tea. Now the price of OTTs keep on increasing. It is not becoming constant, because look, the price of OTT was when n was 0, it was 85. So 85 is below this. It's keep on increasing. The slope is more than the slope of the OTT. It's keep on increasing and it's not becoming constant. So it keep on increasing linearly and like this. So somewhere here it will cross the Darjeeling tea price. I need to find on which date it is going to cross. There can be two possibilities. One possibility is this intersection is going to happen before 100th day. If it is going to happen before 100th day, then the price of Darjeeling tea, which should be 100 plus 0.1 n, it should be equal to price of OTT, which is 85 plus 0.15 n. If I am going to solve these two equations, what I am getting? 100 minus 85 is 15, and 0.15 n minus 0.1 n is going to be 0.05 n. From here I am getting weird value of n. Why? In that case, n will be 300. But the problem here is it cannot be 300, because in that case we have already assumed that they are crossing each other, they are intersecting each other before 100 days. Then only we make them equal. So n comes out as 300, which is more than 100. But the problem here is, after 100 days, the price of the Darjeeling tea is becoming constant. It is not going to increase forever after 100 days. So it means I should, if the n is more than 100, it should not be this. It should be 110 only, isn't it? So in that case, this is not the correct answer. So if it is, if this intersection is going to be after 100 days, then the price of OTT will become 85 plus 0.15n, which is must be equal to 110, because the price of Darjeeling tea has become constant after 100 days. So it is going to be as 0.15n is equal to 25, and n is coming out as 2500 divided by 15, which is 500 divided by 3, which is 167th day. Which is 167th day, 166.66. So which is 167th day. Now, we know in January we have 31 days. In February, on a non-leap year, it has a 28 days. In March we have 30 days, 31 days again. April 30 days. January, February, March, April, May, June. Let me add till June now only. So it is going to be 10, 11, 1, 4 and 2, 6, 6 plus 9, 15 plus 3, 18. So it is more than 167. So if I eliminate June, I will get 151. Now 151 days till 31st of May. So after that I have to add 16 more days. So if I add 16 more days, I will reach to 167th day. So it means my answer will be 16 June. So if I am adding 16 more days after May, it will be 16 June. So answer of this question is B for Bangalore, 16th June. Are we together with this? Great. Okay, let's solve this question. ABC, a company, makes toy wagons. A toy wagon needs a body, 4 wheels, 1 handle and 2 axles. They are buying body and 4 wheels from outside, and they are manufacturing handles and axles in their in-house facility. Now, the manufacturing facility is used to, same manufacturing facility is used to make produce handles and axles. If we produce only handles, then the facility can produce 200 handles in a day. If we produce only axles, it can produce 600 axles in a day, which is thrice of 200. So I can deduce from here that the time required to produce one handle, in the same time I can produce 3 axles in the same facility, isn't it? Now, question is, if the overall capacity of the assembling is 250 wagons per day, maximum how many toy wagon will the system produce in a day? So we have to maximize, we have to find the maximum number of toy wagons that can be made in a day. So we don't require body, we don't require 4 wheels, we have enough of them because we bought it from outside. We have to produce handles and axles. Remember, each toy wagon required 2 axles for every one handle. Now, how many maximum wagons I can make? So let's say, if I produce only handles, there will be no axles. I cannot make even a single toy wagon. If I produce only axles, there will be no handles. Again, I will not be able to produce any toy wagon. What will I have to do? I have to balance out such that for each handle there should be 2 axles. Then only I can make a toy wagon, and I have to maximize the number of toy wagons. So it means I will not going to produce 200 handles. Instead of that I am going to produce, let's say, A handles only. So what capacity of the manufacturing facility is remained unused? So the 200 minus A handles which I had not manufactured, that time can be used to produce axles. For every handle, for the time required for every handle, I can produce 3 axles because 600 is thrice of 200. So in this remaining time in which I have not produced 200 minus a handles, I can produce this into thrice axles, isn't it? Okay. Now, what I need, I want for every handle, I need 2 axles. So what I want these to be twice of this, isn't it? So what I want? 200 minus a multiplied by 3, the number of axles I am producing in a day, that should be twice of the number of handles I have produced in that day, isn't it? So 200, it will be 600 minus thrice a should be equal to twice a. So 600 should be equal to 5 times of a. So a should be 120. So instead of making 200 handles, I am producing only 120 handles. So it means the time for which 80 handles can be made, that time is, I am putting that time to make hand axles instead of that. And in that 80 handle time, I can produce 240 axles, which is twice of 120. So it means I can make maximum 120 toy wagon, because I will be having 120 handles and 240 axles and 120 toy wagon maximum I can make. It means answer of this question should be D for Delhi. I hope you got it. Let's move to the next question. Now this is the next question. A, B, C and D together have rupees 47. Okay, so I can, let's say A has A rupees, B has B rupees, C has C rupees and D has D rupees. And total they have 47 rupees. This is my first equation. How many variables I have? I have 4 variables. So to get individual value of A, B, C and D, I need 4 equations. Now, Anand and Binoy has rupees 27 with them. So it means it is given to me that A plus B is 27. Okay, this is my second equation. Chetan and Anand has 25 rupees with them. So it means Anand plus Chetan has rupees 25 with them. Okay, this is my third equation. And again, it is also given to me that Dharma and Anand, it means Anand and Dharma has rupees 23 together with them. This is my fourth equation. So I need to solve for B. I need to tell how many rupees B has initially. Okay, let's solve this. So first equation contain all A, B, C, D. In other 3 equations, A is common to me. So I can add them. So what will I get? I will get 3A plus B plus C plus D, which will be 27 plus 25, 52 plus 25, it will be 75 if I am not wrong. Okay, I know A plus B plus C plus D is 47. So I can replace A plus B plus C plus D with 47 in this equation. So I can first break this 3A into 2A plus A. And I can club that A and B and C and the remaining D together. And then I can replace with this A, B, C, D from first into that. I can put the value of this for 47 into that. So what will I get? I will get 2A plus 47 is 75. So it means 2A must be 28 and A must be 14. But this is not my answer because they are asking the money how much Binoy got. So Binoy, B. So let me put value of A here in second equation. So A is 14, B I need to calculate, and together they earn 27 rupees. So B must have 13 rupees with him. Binoy must have 13 rupees with him, which makes option C as my answer. Okay, let's move to the next one. There are 2 baskets, A and B, containing mangoes. Let's say basket A has A mangoes initially and basket B has B mangoes initially. Now the question is saying, if 10 mangoes are transferred from A to B, the number of mangoes will be equal. So if I transfer 10 mangoes from A to B, the number of mangoes will be equal. So equation will be, now A will have A minus 10 mangoes and B will have B plus 10 mangoes, isn't it? I am transferring 10 mangoes from A to B. And then the number of mangoes will be equal. Okay. Now let me take B to the LHS. It will become A minus B, and this minus 10 to the RHS, it will become 20. So this is my first equation, let's say. Question is saying one more thing. Question is saying, if instead of transferring 10 mangoes from basket A to basket B, if you had transferred 20 mangoes from B to A, if you have transferred 20 mangoes from B to A, so I will reconsider the initial equation only, because the question is comparing the new condition with initial condition. So if you are transferring B mangoes from basket B to basket A will have A plus 20 mangoes and B will have B minus 20 mangoes. But in that case, question is saying the number of mangoes in basket A would be have been twice of that of B. So it means A plus 20 must be equal to twice of B minus 20, isn't it? From here, I am getting equation as A minus 2B as minus 40 and minus 20 will be minus 60, isn't it? Okay, so this is my final two equations. Let's solve them. So first equation was A minus B is equal to 20, and second equation is A minus 2B is minus 60. So if I subtract second equation from first equation, what will I get? I will get B as 80. The number of mangoes in B is 80. So if B is 80, let me put in the first equation. So A minus 80 is equal to 20. So A must have 100 mangoes initially. So A must have 100 mangoes initially. So it means if I want to check my answer, A has 100 mangoes, B had 80 mangoes. If I transfer 10 from here, they both will have 90 mangoes each, equal. But if I transfer 20 from here, then A will be having 120 mangoes and B will be having only 60 mangoes. And of course, clearly 120 is double of 60. So it makes sense according to the question. Okay, let's move to the next one. This is the next question. There are 3 truck drivers. First purchased 4 sandwich, 1 coffee and 10 biscuits, and the price he paid is 1 rupees 69 paisa. Second purchased 33 sandwich, 1 coffee and 7 biscuits. He paid 1 rupees 26 paisa. Third driver is purchasing only one sandwich, only one cup of coffee and only one biscuit. How much he has to pay? Okay, let's solve this. Let's try to make the equation. First, I can visualize that all the options are in paisa. So let's convert the whole equation into paisa. So let's say the price of sandwich is A rupees, price of a cup of coffee is B rupees, and price of a biscuit is C rupees. So first driver is buying 4A, then B, then 10C. And this total price in terms of paisa is 169 paisa. 1 rupee 69 paisa means 169 paisa, isn't it? Now, how much second driver is buying? He is buying 3 sandwiches, 1 coffee, and 7 biscuits. And he is paying 126 paisa. Now, interestingly, here I have only 2 equations. And he is asking me the value of A plus B plus C. Why? The third driver is buying a sandwich, a cup of coffee, and biscuit. So he is asking the value of A plus B plus C. Now look here. We have only 2 equations, but we have 3 variables. The rule is we should have 3 equations to solve 3 variables. It means I will not be able to solve individual value of A, B, and C. That's for sure. Now, if I am not able to solve individual value of a, b and c, so actually he is not even not asking the individual value of a, b and c. He is asking a plus b plus c. Maybe I may be able to calculate that. Now, first focus on the given two equations. Just think what operations I can apply on these two equations to get a plus b plus c. So there are different ways to handle these kind of questions. First, you can solve it through observation only. So if you observe it, I need a plus b plus c. So I will try to make try to apply such operations that it will give only one a. I will be left with only one b, and I will be must be left with only one c. Now, if you focus here, you can see that if I multiply 10 with 2 and 7 with 3, and then I subtract the first equation from second equation, then what will happen? Thrice of 7, 21 minus 20. I want 1c. 21 minus 20 is 1. Similarly, if I multiply this by 3 as well and this by 2 as well, then also 3b minus 2b will be 1b. And similarly here, if I multiply it by 3 and it multiplied by 2, so 9b minus 8b again 1b. So what I am going to do, I am going to multiply the first whole equation with 2, and I solved it through observation. And then I will multiply the second equation by 3, and I will subtract the first equation from second equation, isn't it? So 9a minus 8a. So I will be left with single a plus 3b, look, this is 3b, minus 2b, I will be left with b. And then 21c minus 20c, I will again be left with c. And this is 126 multiplied by 3, which is 360 plus 18, 378, minus 169 multiplied by 2, that will be 340 minus 2, 338, isn't it? So what I am getting from here? I am getting this value as 40. So a plus b plus c comes out as 40 as my answer. Now, if you are not able to get it through observation, so there is a longer method for that. So what is the longer method? So let us solve this equation. Let us rewrite this equation. First equation was 4a plus b plus 10c, and third must be equal to 169. And second equation was 3a plus b plus 7c, which is 126. And what do I need to calculate? A plus b plus c. So I will keep this in mind. So I will multiply first equation by, let's say, alpha, and I need to multiply second equation by beta, and let me subtract second equation from first equation. So what will I get? The coefficient of a will be 4 alpha minus 3 beta. This is the coefficient of a, and I want that coefficient of a as 1. Similarly, the coefficient of b will be alpha minus beta. I want that also be equal to 1. Just a minute. And the coefficient of c will be 10 alpha minus 7 beta, and I want that also equal to be 1. Now, you can solve these two equations and get the value of alpha and beta. For example, the first equation is 4 alpha minus 3 beta as equal to 1. And if I multiply it by 4, I will get 4 alpha minus 4 beta is equal to 4. After solving it, I will get beta as minus 3. And if I put beta as minus 3 in this equation, I will get alpha minus of minus 3 is equal to 1. It means alpha is equal to minus 2. So if alpha is minus 2, beta is minus 3. I am subtracting the second equation from first. So minus 8 minus of minus 9, I will get A. Minus 2 minus of minus 3, I will get B. And minus 10, minus 20 minus of minus 21, I will get C. And right hand side, of course, I will get 40. So that will be my answer. So this is another way. Okay. Let's move to this final question. Ram Singh goes to Pushkar Mela. He had rupees 10,000 with him. He need to buy exactly 100 animals. Okay. So cow, he need to buy the animals from cow, horses and chickens. These are the options he have. The price of a cow is 1,000 rupees. The price of the horse is 300 rupees. Price of chicken is only 50 rupees. He need to buy 100 animals. He need to spend all the 10,000 rupees. Not more than 100, not less than 100. How many chickens he going to buy? That's the question. Let's solve this. Let's make the equation first. Let's say he buys A cows, B horses, and C chickens. Then total animals must be A plus B plus C, that must be 100, of course. Total price he is paying for them, a cow worth 1,000 rupees, a horse worth 300 rupees, and a chicken worth 50 rupees only, and total money he need to spend is 10,000. Again, I have two equation only, variables are 3, and here I need to find the value of C, how many chickens he is buying. Okay, it seems impossible because there are 3 variables and only 2 equations, but if the question is given, of course it must be solvable. So let's solve it, let's try it at least. Okay, so first let me simplify the second equation. I can divide the second equation by 50. What will I get? I will get 20A plus 6B plus C, and here I will get 200. So I have just divided the second equation by 50. Now I have two equations, this and this. I need to find C. If there are 3 variables, first try to get rid with any one variable. I will not eliminate C. Reason being, I need C to get my answer. So I will not eliminate C. I may eliminate A, maybe B, but look, I will not eliminate A also. Why? Because A are the number of cows and the price of cow is very high. It is 1,000. So it means the person can buy maximum of 10 cows only with rupees 10,000. And of course, he is not going to buy all 10 cows, because then he will be left with no money for buying horses and cows, horses and chickens. So it means the value of A will be limited. It may be 2, 3, 4 or 5. He must be buying 2, 3, 4 cows only. So I will not eliminate A also, because then I will be able to put values of A. I will try to eliminate B. So let me multiply the first equation by 6 to make the coefficient of B equal in both the equations. Here the coefficient of B is already 6, and I will subtract this first equation from second equation. So 20A minus 6A will be 14A, isn't it? 6B minus 6B will get cancelled out. C minus 6C will be minus of 5C. And right hand side will be 200 minus 600 will be minus of 400, isn't it? I need to find C. So let me convert the whole, convert C into terms of A. So 14A plus 400 must be equal to 5C, isn't it? I just reshuffle them. And the value of C must be 14A plus 400 divided by 5, isn't it? Now C is the number of chickens. And can the number of chickens be in decimal form? No. He is buying whole animal, not the dead animal. So it means number C should be integer. Now look, 400 is already divisible by 500, by 5. So to make this in value as integer, make this complete fraction as integer, this 14a should also be divisible by 5, isn't it? Also, we have already discussed that a must be between 0 and 10, and a cannot be 10 because if he buys all the 10 cows, he will be left with no money for other animals. So only multiple of 5 which is in this range is 5 itself. So it means if I put a as 5, it means if he is buying 5 cows, how many chickens he will buy? So C will be 14 multiplied by 5 plus 400 divided by 5. So it will be 470 by 5 and it will be 94. So he must be buying 94 chickens, 5 cows. 5 plus 94 is 99. So he is buying only one horse. So one horse, 94 chicken and 5 cows is making it possible for him to buy 100 animals for 10,000 rupees. So answer of this question is how many chickens he is buying? 94. Answer is B for Bangalore. So we studied linear equation in this session. In the next session, means algebra 3, we are going to study remainder theorem. Bye bye.